wore 2 weighted vests that were approximately 25 pounds each for a total of 50 pounds to mimic where I was at the beginning of my weight loss journey. I will walk you through my 8 hours and what I learned. I started at 12 p.m. Tuesday and finished at 8 p.m. that night for a total of 8 hours. I did have to take my vests off to change into clothes, into my PJs, but I put them back on as soon as possible. Other than that, I did keep them on until bedtime at 8 p.m., which was quite a feat. Here are some clips from my day with some commentary.
Okay, I'm putting on my 50 pounds now. I have 2 vests because I already had a 25-pound one and I had to buy another one, a 25-pound one. So I've actually lost more than 50 pounds, but I'm going to put these vests on. We're going to put on this body weight. Oh my God. My goodness. Wow. Holy mackerel. I got the 2 vests on now. Every job is harder. Everything has been harder. I just put a pillow away in our coffee table chest and I thought I was gonna fall over. Everything has been harder. I had to use the stool several times where normally I would be able to do it because I could reach, but I can't reach with these vests on. So honestly, oh my God. I honestly don't know how I managed life, driving, walking to work, working, cleaning the house, all of the things with an additional 50 pounds on when I already have to lose 50 pounds. But I have to say, everything is harder with this additional 50 pounds, if you can see it all. 50 pounds on me. Yeah, it's a killer. We're gonna keep doing it. I'm on my lunch right now. I'm just gonna do all my normal stuff. And here's the thing, I have another 50 pounds to lose, okay? So I just can't believe I'm walking around with now 100 pounds. 100 pounds. Hey, now I'm sitting in my chair and I'll show you how very uncomfortable it is. It's riding up to my neck, but it is still like I'm still thinking, how is it possible that I was able to do my work with this extra weight and the computer on there, and it must have been so uncomfortable and yet so weird that I wouldn't think that this is a problem. That's what I keep wondering about up here. Why didn't I think that that was a problem? I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you. But we're going to keep on this day. Getting out of the chair.
The first thing I noticed was how uncomfortable I was overall. No matter what I did, I couldn't get comfortable. Sitting was the worst, but standing created issues with my feet. I just generally felt uncomfortable. Before I do a task, I'd have to stop and analyze how I was going to do that task. I needed to step stool quite a bit as I could not lift my arms to put dishes away, for example. Exercise was hard as both of them are bulky, so doing ab work was hard. Honestly, I started feeling a bit teary by 2 hours into this experiment. And to top it all off, I broke the banister guess I was trying to pull myself up the stairs with the additional 50 pounds, and the banister just came down. I'm pretty sure that it was ready to go anyway. I did remind my husband of that I asked him to fix that. But in any event, you'll see the picture where it is down on the floor. I just wanted to get all this weight off immediately, and it was hard to concentrate. I could really think of nothing else other than being uncomfortable for hours. I was so tired after each and every task. Putting the dishes away, I was so tired. I had to sit down after I completed the task. Walking up the stairs, I was huffing and puffing. Using the washroom was tiring and awkward with the vest, so I'm not sure if that was a weight issue or a vest issue. Even one of my staff asked me how I was doing. I was working from home, but I was wearing the vest as I was working, trying to do my work on the computer, and I guess I was breathing heavy when I was talking to them. So they did ask me if I was okay. And I did tell them that I was wearing this weight and that it really was wearing me down. Carrying around an additional 50 pounds everywhere you go is just plain tiring. I personally found it painful. I already have issues with my back, and adding 50 pounds put a real strain on my back. I still can't believe I was regularly carrying this amount of weight around on a regular basis, and how hard it is on your entire system. Everything started to ache. My feet, my knees, my arms, my back, my waist was killing me. You can see how slow I am moving, as it really was physically taxing. I really can't believe carrying those two vests. How I carried around 50 extra pounds like that, I don't know how I got anything done, I'll be honest. Then by dinner time, I started to feel claustrophobic, and I could feel a level of panic rising because it was sitting right on my chest. I started making excuses in my head that I could just end this experiment and scrap the whole video. I could feel my pulse going up. I could feel my heart rate elevating until I started to do some breathing exercises to calm down. At that time, I had to lie down with my head elevated to help with breathing. And it was very uncomfortable, and I started to have chest pains as the pressure from the vest was directly on my chest as I was laying there. Thank God when 8 o'clock came and I was able to take that off, and I took it off as soon as I could. And one emotion that kept going in and out of my mind was just being sad. Sad that I did this to myself. Sad for lost opportunities. Sad that I could not see it at the time when everyone else could see it. I'm not going to berate myself, okay? That was a different time, and that I was a different person at that time. And it just is what it is. It's a complicated issue, and there's no one reason as to why we gain weight. For me, it's genes, biology, once you have gained weight, food decisions, portion sizes, using food as entertainment, to name a few in my case. At the end of the day, this experiment brought back so many memories, and it just really made me sad. I realized, though, you just have to feel the sadness, maybe even grieve, and accept it. Accept that it happened and move forward. A happy moment during this experience was when I got to take the vest off to change in my PJs. It was only for a few moments, but really, it was glorious. And then, of course, at 8 o'clock when I got to take it off. And, really, as I said before, I was having chest pains. It needed to come off. The most important thing I think I learned from this whole experience is that it confirmed why I made the changes and how necessary and urgent it was in my case. I needed to lose weight. Further, I need to continue with this journey. I have another 48 pounds to lose. I am 5'1" tall, and I need to be tiny in size as I am in stature. As I age, I cannot carry additional weight along the way, as it's slowly killing me and impacting my life negatively. I'm even more committed to filling out the Diet Investing Journal daily, eating a healthy, well-balanced diet, fasting at times, having some treats sometimes, and exercising. I feel so much better, and I'm not on any medication anymore, and I no longer have any acid reflux. As I said in my other video, in my opinion, my diet is the most important piece in this weight loss journey. Exercise is important too, in my opinion, but not as much as diet investing for a healthy diet. Key takeaways: carrying around extra weight brings a number of issues, both physically and mentally. Uncomfortable, tired, pain, claustrophobic, sad, and finally resolute to get the rest of the weight off for good. Getting rid of the weight means a few less problems for you. We all know it does not fix all of our problems in life, but it can help reduce all the problems that come with carrying around extra weight. Maybe you won't wear a vest the way I did for 8 hours, but if your diet has maybe not been the best lately, try wearing a vest or carrying a weight around with you, even for an hour, to give you a concrete reason to refocus your diet. That's it for this video. If you have not subscribed, please consider and hit the little notification bell so that you don't miss new content. If you enjoyed this content, please consider giving it a thumbs up as it helps this channel. Thank you again for sharing your time with me and watching. See you in the next video.